Hello, welcome to the video tutorial of the RepeatExplorer workshop. My name is Petr Novák, and I will show you how to use RepeatExplorer Galaxy interface, how to upload data, and how to use sharing features in the Galaxy.
Introduction of basic features of Galaxy Server is beyond the scope of this tutorial. So if you never used Galaxy Server before and you need to learn basics, please go to supplementary tutorial. Links for this supplementary tutorial can be found below this video, and it includes about 5 minutes of additional video and hands-on exercise. RepeatExplorer server can be found on this address. If you want to use this server, you have to register. It cannot be used without the registration, and there are several possibilities how to register, including registration through your identity provider, or you can use a Google account, a LinkedIn account, or other social media accounts. If you encounter any problems with the registration or access to the RepeatExplorer server, please use provided email for support to report your problems. And also, if you need to recover your password, contact us on the same email. When you log into the server, you will see a typical Galaxy interface with the Tools section on the left. There are two major groups of tools provided on the server. Tools which were developed by our group and are designed for analysis of repetitive DNA. And these tools includes RepeatExplorer, Tarian, Dante, Chipsec Mapper, and also some helper tools. Tools in the other group are various publicly available tools for generic manipulation, pre-processing, and quality control of various kind of genomic data. And these include, for example, FastQC program, which is a tool for a quality control check. You will use this tool frequently in this workshop. There is also a third group of tools which include some obsolete, unsupported versions of the programs, and these programs are no longer maintained by our group, and we don't really guarantee that these tools will work. Then there is also a section which includes some experimental tools, and they are also not intended for general usage. Every registered user on a RepeatExplorer Galaxy server has reserved 200 gigabytes of disk space, and current quota usage is shown above history panel. This amount of disk space should be usually sufficient for most of the analysis, and in case you run out of the space, consider deleting some unnecessary or old data sets, or even a complete histories. In case you deleted histories, or you think that you deleted everything you could, but the disk space is not freed, then it might be necessary to inspect all your histories and their disk usage. I will show how to do that. Here you see that my data set occupies 16% of the disk space, but I think this should be a little bit less. So I will go to the list of my histories, where I can see how much space each history occupies. By default, you see only current histories. To see old histories, including those which were deleted, you need to go to Advanced Search and check All. Now you can see that there are some histories which were deleted but still occupy disk space. To free disk space, just select a history you want to completely remove and click on Delete Permanently button. If you are deleting a large amount of histories, it can take some time to see an effect. and the current space usage after this deletion should be visible when you reload Galaxy web page. Here you can see that my disk usage dropped from 16 to 14% after the deletion. Occasionally it can happen that the Galaxy server incorrectly calculates user disk usage, and if you think that this is this case, then you can contact us on RepeatExplorer support email. And also, if your project requires more space than you got by default, your data quota can be increased upon email request. If your job on Galaxy end up with error, that means status of your dataset is red, you can explore this error by clicking on the bug symbol. Here you see RepeatExplorer clustering, which end up with error. If you click on the bug symbol, the error messages will be displayed. It's quite likely that you will not understand what these messages are saying, but at the end of these error messages you will see the text window, and you can report actually this error to us. This bug report is sent again on this RepeatExplorer support email. So you can also attach some message which will better explain what you did. The advantage of doing that this way is that we will get access to your data and to your history with this, which contain this error. If you encounter a problem with your Galaxy analysis and you want to discuss this problem with us, then make your data accessible by sharing. Setting for the history sharing is available from history menu. Here you just click make history accessible via link and then copy this link. Always remember to describe specifically your problem and include link to the Galaxy history which is related to this problem in your email. Now I will show how to get data to RepeatExplorer Galaxy server. Data can be transferred to Galaxy server in 3 different ways. Simplest approach is a direct upload using a web browser. Larger files can be transferred using FTP client, and the third possibility is the direct transfer from public repositories. Direct upload using web browser is limited to files which are smaller than 2 GB. To upload files, use the upload button from the top of the toolbox. Then select single or multiple files from your local directory you want to upload to Galaxy server. File upload begins after you click on the Start button. Then you can close the file window and wait for the upload to finish. Data are ready where the status of the dataset in history changed from yellow to green. If you click on the dataset name, you can see short summary of uploaded dataset, like dataset size or its format. By default, Galaxy set format of uploaded file automatically. In this case, format of dataset was set to FASTA. You can also specify format of uploaded data manually. First, select file or files for upload, and then choose required format of your dataset from drop-down menu. In this case, I specified tabular format. After you specify format, you can hit Start to upload this dataset. Now you can see that the format of uploaded dataset is set to tabular according to manual specification. Now I will upload the same file again, but this time I will keep specification of format to automatic setting. After upload, I can verify if automatic format setting worked as expected. In this case, format was set to text. If you want to modify format of already uploaded dataset, you can do that from Edit Attribute menu, where you can change data type setting. Change is effective after some time. Time required depends usually on the type and the size of the dataset. Dataset is ready when its status changes back to green. Now you can see that format is changed to tabular. Most of the time, automatic format setting works as expected, but in case it fails, you can still adjust it manually. Correct specification of format is necessary as the most of the tools on Galaxy have specified what kind of data they can process. For example, if tool required only tabular format, it will refuse to process simple text file. Here you can see the list of the most common formats you can encounter on a RepeatExplorer Galaxy server. So far I was showing upload using a web browser. If you need to upload larger dataset, preferred way is to use a FTP upload. We recommend to use a FileZilla as a FTP client. FileZilla is a freely available program, and I will be using this program in the following demonstration. In FileZilla FTP client, first go to Site Manager and then specify new connection by clicking on a New Site button. Specify arbitrary name. For this connection, I will use a RepeatExplorer, and then enter FTP server address, specify type of encryption, and set your username and password. After everything is set up, you can connect to the server. When you are connecting to the server for the first time, you will be asked to confirm server certificate. Now the connection is ready, and we can select files and use drag and drop to transfer them on a remote server. When transfer finishes, we can go back to Galaxy Web Interface and import these files to Galaxy History. In Galaxy History, go again to Data Upload menu and click on Choose FTP file. In the list of available files, you should see all files you transferred using FileZilla previously. Select all files you want to import to history and hit Start. After a short time, the files will be available in your history menu. Third possibility how to get data on Galaxy server is direct transfer from public databases like European Nucleotide Archive or a sequence read archive in NCBI. To transfer files from remote database, go again to Upload menu and switch to Paste Fetch Data tab. Here we need to provide links for data transfer. These links can be obtained from Nucleotide Archive database, so just copy the link address and paste these links to Galaxy interface. You can provide multiple links for multiple files and transfer everything at once. When your list of files is ready, you can just hit Start and wait for transfer to complete. Transfer of large files that can take a long time, sometimes several hours to finish, depending on the size of the transferred files. Again, the datasets are ready with their status changed from yellow to green. To summarize, if you want to upload a smaller dataset, use web upload. For larger files and large number of files, choose FTP upload. And if your data are already in public databases, you can use URL links to these databases. So far I was talking about how to get data from outside world to Galaxy server. Galaxy server also, however, enable data sharing and sharing your complete Galaxy histories between users. And we will frequently use this feature which enable data and Galaxy sharing during this workshop. Public data libraries are a set of datasets which are already on Galaxy server and were made available to other users. These data can be organized in a hierarchical way using directories structure. And a whole shared dataset or just a part of this dataset can be easily imported by user into a selected history. If you want to use any dataset from data libraries, first go to Shared Data menu and then you will see the list of available libraries. Click on the library from which you want to import this data, and then you will see how these data are organized. Here we can see 3 directories. We can select one of them and then click on Export to History as a dataset and select a history where we want to have these data available and then hit Import. These data should be instantly available in your history. In the previous example, I was importing multiple datasets from one directory. It is, however, possible to import individual files. So if you click into directory, you will see individual files, and from these you can select the one you want to import. Now you can see that a single dataset was added to the specified history. Another possibility how to share data on Galaxy is to use a public histories. This allows to share not only data but complete analysis workflow. For your convenience, we will share all histories with results of analysis which will be discussed during this workshop. To import public history, go to Share Data, Histories, and if you click on a history name, you will see the content of this history. If this is the history you want to use, just click on the Import button, rename it if it's necessary, and finish the import. Now you can explore imported history or use it in a subsequent analysis.